All right, what's going on, guys? It's Tom Martin here, financial advisor at Valark Financial Services. I want to provide you my market update for the second quarter, spring 2021, as we enter the third quarter of summer 2021. So a lot has happened in the market so far this year. My investment committee had met last week, and we compared some data from major institutional money managers out there, as well as other top advisors in the country. So here are some notes for you that you should know, and share if you'd like to. So I see the party in the markets possibly continuing a bit longer. We're starting to feel that euphoria in the market come to a close, and that typically signals a correction in the market. Now, remember, corrections are very normal. They happen almost every single year in the stock market. In some portfolios, we've started to shift some allocations from growth stocks, which have had a really great run last year in 2020, to value stocks this year in 2021. Now, value stocks have significantly outperformed growth stocks so far this year, but as you know, performance is never a guarantee of future results. We've recently added our value position companies that are focused in energy, which makes sense with the whole new Biden administration out there. In addition, we're also looking at some alternatives for our bond money as bonds continue to struggle in this low interest rate environment. We remind all clients out there that even though bonds might be a little blah right now, we do still own some bonds in there because of risk management and some downside protections in the bad markets. So our sources feel that inflation is going to continue to creep into this year and into the coming years with all the government spending that's been going on, which has been significant. We're closely monitoring this, and this is another reason why it's important to own stocks. Gold is suffering right now, primarily due to cryptocurrency becoming a competitor for investments or for investors who want money outside of traditional stocks. I don't use gold as a long-term investment strategy in our models. I never have. This is just more for those of you who might own gold and want to know what's kind of going on, because this is kind of unusual trends here. But speaking of cryptocurrency, we're continuing to invest some of our time into this area, learning a little bit more about it. As an advisor who has other advisors in the family, we spend a good amount of our family time talking about cryptocurrency and its benefits. But remember, it is still a non-regulated asset class, and it's also very risky. And investors are, and they always will, can invest on their own. However, we do realize that it is here to stay, and that we're going to be pretty progressive on that learning curve. Now, shifting to the Biden's tax plan and talks of tax increases, there are so much fear around circulating around this. Now, while we see this as a non-favorable to the markets itself, it's likely going to be negotiated into something that's hopefully not as bad as what we're currently hearing. However, if Democrats get more seats in 2022, I would go ahead and plan for aggressive tax hikes and government spending that will most likely continue to kick in there. Now, the economy is starting to sense that pent-up demand for spending on things like goods and travel, which obviously is no surprise. We've all been cooped up in our houses for way too long with nowhere exotic to go. I feel it in my own family. But summer is here. Nearly half of the U.S. Adults are vaccinated, and the Biden tax plan is sounding like it's going to be as aggressive as anticipated. All that being said, our firm here and team at Valark Financial Services is all over this, and that's exactly why clients have us on their side, right? Now, I'd just like to share the bigger picture here, just for thoughts and your knowledge, just to see if maybe it triggers any kind of questions or concerns that you might have for us. So do me this as a favor. I want you to enjoy the summer, enjoy this nice warmer weather. Come see us as you feel comfortable. The office has been opened here. I have client visits scheduled for the office here, as well as doing home visits as well. We'd love to have you in the office. I'd love to see you at your homes. And I leave you with a couple of great market quotes by Peter Lynch, who's an American investor, a mutual fund manager, and a philanthropist. And the first quote is, "Far more money has been lost by investors preparing for corrections or trying to anticipate corrections than has actually been lost in the corrections themselves." Peter Lynch. Now, that's so true. I was just discussing a situation like this with my wealth management team at Independent Financial Group just the other week. Another great quote from Peter Lynch is, "It isn't being in the next 20% market correction that scares me. It's being out of the next 100% market advance." And that's also very true. That's really it, guys. This wraps up the my second quarter market update for 2021. As always, I want you to stay focused on the things that matter to you, like creating memories, experiences, doing the things that you love with the people that you love. Let us manage your long-term investment strategy here for college, retirement, and just general investing. I look forward to talking to you soon. And until next time, take care.